If you only knew the power of the dark side, it is your destiny.
Hello everyone, this is Take the Gate. It is July 1st, 2014, and this is a article on Mother Jones, and it was written in May, and the title is, I went to the nutritionist's confab, it was catered by McDonald's, by Kiera Butler. One recent Friday afternoon in a Marriott Hotel ballroom in Pomona, California, I watched two women skeptically evaluate their McDonald's lunches. One peered into the plastic bowl containing a salad of lettuce, bacon, chicken, cheese, and ranch dressing. The other arranged the two chocolate chip cookies and a yogurt parfait on a napkin. Ew, she said, gingerly stirring the layers of yogurt and pink strawberry goop. The woman with the salad nodded in agreement, poking at the wan chicken strip with her plastic fork. When I asked how they were liking their lunches, both women grimaced and assured me that they'd never go to McDonald's. So why were they eating it today? Well, they didn't really have a choice. The women were registered dietitians halfway through day 2 of the annual conference of the California Dietetic Association, the CDA. They were hoping to rack up some of the continuing education credits they needed to maintain their certification. McDonald's, the conference's featured sponsor, was the sole provider of lunch. I guess it's good to know that they have healthier options now, said the woman with the salad. As I wandered the exhibition hall, I saw that McDonald's wasn't the only food company giving away freebies. Chauffeur reps at the Hershey's booth passed out miniature cartons of chocolate and strawberry milk. Butterbuds offered packets of fake butter crystals. The California Beef Council guy gave me a pamphlet on how to lose weight by eating steak. Amy's Naturals had microwave brownies. The night before, Sizzler, California Pizza Kitchen, Boston Market, and other chain restaurants hosted a free evening buffet for conference goers. Local restaurant samplings for your pleasure. And that wasn't all. The sessions, the real meat of the potatoes of the conference, had food industry sponsors as well. The Wheat Council hosted a presentation on how gluten intolerance was just a fad, not a real medical problem. The International Food Information Council, whose supporters include Coca-Cola, Hershey, Yum Brands, Kraft, and McDonald's, presented a discussion in which the panelists assured the audience members that genetically modified foods were safe and environmentally sustainable. And bringing affordable, healthier food to communities, Walmart spokespeople sang the praises of what else? Walmart. After lunch, I attended Sweeteners in Schools, Keeping Science First in Controversial Discussion, sponsored by the Corn Refiners Association, whose members produce and sell high-fructose corn syrup. It included a panel composed of 3 of the trade group's representatives. The panels bemoaned some of the school's decision to remove chocolate milk from their cafeteria menus. Later, one panelist said that she'd been dismayed to learn that some schools had banned sugary treats from classroom Valentine's Day parties, which could be a teachable moment for kids about moderation. The moderator nodded in agreement and added that the bottom line is that all sugars contain the same calories, so that you can't say that there is one ingredient causing the obesity crisis. The claim was presented as fact despite mounting scientific evidence that high fructose corn syrup prompts more weight gain than other sugars. Later, I asked the conference spokeswoman Pat Smith whether she thought it was fair to present such one-sided discussions. She claimed that the sponsors did not influence any of the content in the program. We like to think that our dietitians have a thought process and that they were presenting them with what is out there. She said they need to make their own decisions on what they have listened to and apply that to their client base. But it's not hard to make a decision if you're only hearing one side of the story, I countered. She told me that she hadn't known beforehand that the corn refiners panel would be composed entirely of its own representatives. And yet, when I asked her how that panel was chosen, she explained that it was approved by a committee. She also confirmed that the corn refiners had paid for the panel, but she declined to say how much. She had previously declined me press credentials for the conference, explaining that the CDA would have its own journalists covering the event. With 75,000 members, the CDA's parent organization, the National Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, and the world's largest professional association for nutritionists and dietitians. It accredits undergraduate and graduate programs in nutrition science and awards credentials to dietitian degree candidates who pass its exam. In Washington, its lobbyist arm is active on issues including childhood obesity, Medicare, and the Farm Bill. It has strong ties to the food industry. In 2013, Michelle Simon, a public health lawyer and food politics blogger, launched an investigation PDF into the Academy's sponsorship policies. Simon found that the corporate support has increased dramatically over the past decade. In 2001, the Academy listed just 10 sponsors. By 2011, there were 38, including Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Nestle, National Cattlemen's Beef Association, Mars, and many others. Corporate contributors are its largest source of income, generating nearly 40% of its total revenue. Simon also learned that in 2012, Nestle paid $47,200 for its 2,500 square foot display in the exhibition hall and conference. And PepsiCo paid $38,000 for 1,600 square feet. The Academy's position papers, she noted, state that its sponsors do not influence its positions on controversial issues, and yet it often takes a pro-industry stance. When New York City was considering a ban on sales of oversized sodas, for example, the Academy opposed it. And is not the only powerful nutritionist group with strong corporate ties. Sponsors of the School for Nutrition's Associations in 2013 annual conference included PepsiCo, Domino's Pizza, and Sara Lee. SNA made headlines recently when it asked Congress to lift the rule that students must take fruits and vegetables on the lunch line and ease the rules around sodium and whole grains. Marion Nestle, a New York University nutritionist, wrote about nutritionists and corporate sponsorships in her 2007 book, Food Politics: How the Food Industry Influences Nutrition and Health. I worry a lot about the food industry co-option of my profession. She wrote to me in an email, "Food companies are smart and they know that they can make friends and help inform dietitians and nutritionists that people they are supporting or helping will be reluctant to suggest eating less of their products." So taking a page or a scene out of the film Idiocracy, they are trying to capture, these corporations, the nutritionist dietitian market and pay off nutritionists and dietitians to making unfounded claims paid for and sponsored by these food groups and organizations by their own corporate shills. So I'm going to let you read the rest of this. I'll leave a link at the bottom with the description. Our children need to know what's going in our food, period. If we don't know as adults what's going in our food, if we don't know what the truth is on the label, how are we supposed to protect our children from something that could give them chronic illness later on in life? And without bills being passed to let us know which foods are dangerous, such as modified versus not modified, it makes it extremely difficult for parents and children or adults to know what's in their food and how it could affect them later on down the road. And it also hurts the ability of epidemiologists to determine the causes and root causes of disease in their patients based on their diet. This is Take the Gate. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Signing out.